Hoi hoi folks, good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are in the world. My name's Sean, aka Uncle Frogface, and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're not new, then welcome back. So for those of you that don't know, I am an artist influencer with STABILO. So they quite often send me fun little packages with some items in, and I have one of those packages to open today. So we're going to open it up and check out what's inside, because it's an exciting one, and I'm genuinely very excited about these because it's an extension of something I use all the time anyway, which I think is going to make my life a little bit easier. But before I say too much, let's turn the camera around, let's open this up and have a look at what we have inside. Welcome to my desk, which is getting messy again. I've had comments about this turning into its own piece of artwork. Maybe I should make a piece of artwork that is my desk. Future video plan, don't worry, I'll pop that in the idea box. So one of the perks of being a STABILO influencer is that they send me free items, and I love it because I genuinely love STABILO products. My desk is full of, I've got all of these here, I've got all my highlighters over here, there's my favourite brush pens here as well. So I'm a firm believer in STABILO. So they send me these free packages with little items in, and this time it is these, the Pen 68 Max Artie. So I've got a little letter in here as well, which just has some information on it. But essentially, from what I understand, these are a chunky version of these, which are, as I said, one of my favourite pens to use. My favourite brush pens. I have aquarellable ink. They're just really, really fun and nice to use, and I've done lots of artwork with them. One thing I'm hoping that this is going to improve on is the area of coverage. So I need a pair of scissors or something to open this up. Let's see. There we go, much better. Let's get this open here and let's tip these out and have a look. Ready? The sound of art supplies crashing to the floor. Thankfully on here it actually has the order that they were in the box, so when I put them back I can put them in the correct way. But let's see if I can line them up the way they're supposed to be. There we go, much, much better. So let's dive in and just pick out one of these and have a little bit of a closer look. We'll go green because it's my favourite colour. So we have got the STABILO Swan logo. Let me just zoom in here. There we go, on the cap of the pen. And also on the base as well, you can just see that there. The lid also has a little nubbin on it to stop it from rolling away too much. There we go. That's going to keep it nice and firmly on the desk and not rolling away. And it looks just like all of the other STABILO products. For instance, let's grab... There we go, so this is one of the Pastel Love. This is a mini pen 68. So we've got the mini, and then this is the Max. So you can see we've got the white lines that go down. It's that typical STABILO design, which we all know and love. And then if I open this up, oh, that's quite a nice chisel nib. Let's just have a little feel. It's definitely got some firmness to it. It'll be interesting to swatch these out and see exactly how it goes. But it feels, for a chunky pen, it's quite comfortable in hand. It kind of feels like the size of an alcohol marker, I guess. But we should really swatch all of these out. Let me grab some paper. In fact, here we are. So I've got my my sketching board here, which for those of you that don't know, I love sketchbooks. However, I'm terrible at actually using sketchbooks. This is my preferred method of sketching. It's just a chipboard board and it's printer paper on here. I think it gives a really nice... I prefer newsprint, honestly, but just printer paper is absolutely fine for getting a good solid sketch down. So we're going to start at the bottom we'll go yellow, and let's see what these feel like. Ooh, okay. Actually feels a lot softer putting it down than I was expecting. So we've got a nice thick line this way, and then this way, nice bit of variation there. And if we go with just the tip, we can get some very fine lines indeed. So another thing I like about Stabilo is that they are standard colours. So it doesn't matter whether you've got a mini, a max, or, let's have a look, one of the brush pens. The ink inside, the colour, is going to be exactly the same. So you can mix and match the products together. And if you want, oh, look at that. That is such a lovely colour. I don't know whether the camera's doing it justice, but it is incredibly vibrant purple. We've got pink there. These are gorgeous. These are really nice, and they are covering a wide area very quickly. They're super saturated. They feel really nice to use, and this nib, yeah, it's giving very good coverage. Let's just continue swatching all of these out. There we go, that's all of the colours swatched out, and I should, I'll just do a little line test down here. It might be easier to see in the black. There we go, got a nice thick line, thin line, and then we've got just the tip as well. So these are a brand new product from Stabilo, which is why I'm so excited to be able to share them with you. But just look at those colours, and I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet, but looking at the colours, I have been thinking about kind of just being a bit more experimental with colour and a bit bolder. So I think I might take this opportunity to do potentially like a little animal portrait, but using quite bold, vibrant colours. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Right, let's see. So I've got this over here. This is just some white cardstock. I am going to go away for a moment. Well, be a second for you will be probably, 10-15 minutes for me. I'm just going to quickly sketch out some doodly ideas, and then I'll come back and we can put these to use in a piece of artwork. But so far, with swatching out the colours and just feeling the nibs straight away, they are very, very nice. So yeah, I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so that took actually only about 5 minutes. So I actually want this to be full of energy, so I'm keeping it all very loose, and this is a big departure from my usual style, so I'm hoping it will work. It's as much of an experiment in style as it is using these new pens. So I had this idea of doing a big cat because I love big cats, and you can see kind of when I sketch, I do a lot of motion lines, expression lines as I go through. That's kind of how I like to sketch things out. So this was my initial sketch, and then I went ahead and refined it just a little bit, not too much. Again, I want to keep this nice and loose. But I think I might go tiger on this one. I'll turn this into a tiger. But I'm going to use non-standard colour. So obviously we've got the orange, so we will definitely use orange. And I think I might use a little bit of red for some of the shadows as well. Then I might go purple on the stripes. In fact, I've got the swatch card over here so I can have a look. I think purple for the stripes might be good. It's all very warm at the moment, so maybe get a light blue in there as well. And yeah, we're going to kind of go from there. And the idea with this is not to completely fill in every section. I want it to look like pen. I want it to look like markers. So I'm going to go over kind of in very streaky strokes, but I'm going to follow the contours of the tiger or leopard. We'll see how it ends up. But yeah, we want to follow the contours using the brush strokes as well. So we're going to get into a time lapse whilst I do this, and I'll come back to you at the end, give you my thoughts on, well, the style, but also using these for a full piece. So I just thought I'd take the opportunity to say a little bit about these pens for the official details that have been sent to me. So this is the STABILO Pen 68 Max wallet of 12 colours. It's a chisel tip that could be used for 5mm and 1mm wide stroke, perfect for rough and bold sketching and colouring large areas, as well as creating sharp edges and precise contours. Hobby artists and creative professionals alike will appreciate the wide range of possibilities offered by the STABILO Max 68. Colouring, drawing, creating abstract patterns, hand lettering, journaling and many more. The water-based ink makes creating artworks with stunning aquarelle effects a breeze. Thanks to its 12-hour dry out protection, the STABILO Pen 68 Max sets no time limit on any creative product. And actually, the 12-hour stay dry protection is something I like with nearly all STABILO products. You can leave the caps off and they don't dry out very quickly, which is really, really nice. But I think it's right in what it's saying. They are very versatile, they're very easy to use, and as you can see from here, getting very good coverage with it. But I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of this time lapse in peace, and you can join me at the end for my final thoughts. Okay, so that actually didn't take very long at all. This is quite a quick, sketchy style. I kind of wish these greens that I'd use in the background were a little bit more like the pastel colours that we had when they're a little bit less saturated. But overall, I actually quite like this as a very quick, study kind of sketchy style. As some of you know, I go to the zoo very often. I love sketching animals when I'm at the zoo, and this would actually be a really nice set to take with me and do gesture studies and quick sketches of animals whilst I'm there. So actually really nice. In terms of the actual pens themselves, I was able to cover this A4 card fairly quickly with this whole piece, and the variation in the line width as well is really nice. I do really highly recommend them. I've had a lot of fun playing with them, and I know that the inks are going to pair perfectly with my my other Stabilo brush pens. So if I want to develop this style further, I know that I can bring some of those in as well if I do want some of those less saturated colours. I like the way the ink layers on top of itself as well, so you do get these gesture lines as you're going over, and it kind of builds up the pigment. So all in all, not bad at all. I'd love to know your comments down below. Do you prefer it with or without the green background? I'm a bit torn at the moment which one I prefer. As always, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and until next time, goodbye.